What is going on, everybody? Anthony here, 6Go Mafia. Mafia in the morning. What are we on? Episode 14. I believe 14. Wow. You know, I wasn't actually going to do a morning. I didn't think I was going to. I was going to make a video, and then I thought, you know what? Let's just go live with this one. So what do we got going on in the chat this morning? Try to run through everybody right now. Simon is in the house. He says, what's up? Awesome. Another midday for me stream. Hell yeah. Collector number 1 in the house. What's up? Hope everybody's doing great. Don't forget to hit that like button. Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Love early streams. Yeah, man. CT603, what is up, dude? Luke's display is going to look strong. Yes. Agreed. Mario up in the house as well. What's up, El Professoro? Pumped for this release. Hopefully it ships soon. Looking forward to adding another Luke to the collection. Dude, I know, right? I know. Hope all these new announcements begin the trend of releasing sooner than later. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oilers Workshop, what's up again, my friend? You're becoming a fine specimen of a man. From Thumbmore. That's good, man. Andreas is in the house as well. Thor 2941, what is up? Mugwump as well. What's going on? Joshua, what's going on as well? Hello, everyone. How is everyone? Agreed. Soul Nightmare, I'll admit I wasn't really interested in this, but after seeing this final product, I think I'll pick him up. Hey, you gotta love Star Wars, you know, and that's what it's all about right there. MandalorianHuntress, hello there as well. Mafia gun show, yeah. I'm rocking the all black today. You know, it's just how it is. It's how it is, my lady. Ralph, also, what's going on in the house as well? Andre, hey, Luke, Moff, and Django, what a week, dude. I'm telling you, my wallet can't take it anymore. Star Wars Universe, what's up, dude? What's up, fellow addicts? Hello there as well. What else we got up in here? We've got Wayne, Timothy, what's going on? Hello there. Collector Joey as well. FatBatman's collecting nightmare, my dude. Man, 2 days in a row. Can't wait for this Luke. Be all over the 40th. Empire Strikes Back from Hot Toys for me. Yes. Riley reviews as well. What's up, dude? I like the magnet attachment. Pretty innovative. Indeed it is, Riley. Indeed it is. Soul Nightmare 8 out of 13 summer releases. Out of 5 more to go. Yes. And Jason 1/6 what is up, dude? I'm glad you're back, man. Man, I've been waiting for this. Dude. Well, let's look into it. Let's look into it, shall we? So yeah, it dropped, you know, last night, and I was thinking, geez, you know, what the hell? Can we afford all this stuff? That's my main thing, right? And I'm totally excited. I'm totally getting this. There's not even a question. Hey, are you going to pick this up? No, I'm definitely getting this. This is a no-brainer for me. This is a no-brainer. It's just a little bit crazy, right? Because, you know, the Soul Nightmare, you know, just mentioned as well. I mean, they're putting out releases. Like they ain't messing around. They've showed us that picture of upcoming releases, and then boom, boom, boom. Like just this May has been crazy, right? I mean, we got the 4. The hell did we get? You know, the 3PO, the R2, the Clone Trooper, the Clone Pilot, the Battle Droid. We got the announcements for that. Just shortly before, right? We got Anakin, we got Ahsoka, we got Darth Maul. You know, Clone Wars. We got 4 different troopers, you know, recently as well. Now we got Moff Gideon, we got Django, we got Luke. Jesus Christ, guys. And then we have Bo-Katan probably right around the corner. Yeah, dude. May of Madness. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy, guys. Yes. My Booba 2-pack is finally shipping for me. Good day today. Hell yeah, man. Dude, that 2-pack's awesome. That 2-pack is sweet. So Luke, right? Man, what are you guys' initial thoughts? I've heard some people complain, but you know, people complain about everything. So some people didn't like the sculpt that I've heard, but you know, that doesn't matter. I think people just complain to complain sometimes. That is their right, absolutely. But I think he looks awesome. This is OT Empire Strikes Back 40th anniversary packaging. Dude, come on. Exactly. Not over yet, Mario. Not over yet at all. Celebration is next week. There is more in store. Hot Toys did announce that they were going to have another wave. They used the word wave, which is very telling, for the 20th anniversary Attack of the Clones, saying it's not over. There will be another wave of releases. So that implies multiple. That implies, well, that speculates, you know, Padme, Mace Windu, Kit Fisto. I don't know. But you're right, Mario. It's definitely not over yet. Definitely. David, why, yes. Yes, I will be buying. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. How about another Mando Luke release? Let the floodgates loose. I know. It's like insane, man. Star Wars Universe says, I'm definitely picking this up. However, the head sculpt, again, is not quite good enough, in my opinion. Plus, they were lazy and just reused the same head sculpt for the third time. They can't seem to nail Luke. Yeah, you're right, though. I mean, they can't. I don't have a problem with it, but you're right. Like, Mark Hamill's kind of I don't know, a little bit of an oddity with Hot Toys. I don't think they've quite, well, I mean, I don't know. My Return of the Jedi deluxe Luke, I think looks really good. Out of all my Lukes, I think he's my favorite looking. But yeah, not quite nailing it. But that's pretty damn good. That's pretty damn good, guys. Dokinator, what's up, dude? My local spot just got Boba 2-pack. Also, Mall and Classic Suit Spidey. Stoked. Hell yeah, dude. Congrats, man, if you're picking those up. No complaints for me that I see. What is up, FigFate? How you doing, man? Dave was wondering, do you have any Force Awakens Snow Troopers? If so, they are legit. Are they legit and held up? I do not. The only sequel trilogy anything I own is Rise of Skywalker, Kylo Ren, and Rise of Skywalker Rey with Dio. That's it. Actually, that's not true. I do have a Rey Jedi training from The Last Jedi, but I'm going to sell her. So if any of you guys want her, let me know. But other than that, I don't. I never picked up any of the Troopers, guys, for sequels. Let's go through a little bit of the chat here, guys. Bought and paid for when this was released. I actively use pre-ordering. I'm not sweating releases. I rejoice or I buy a second if I dig it enough. No, that's a fair point. That's totally fair point, man. This Luke outfit is iconic. Star Wars. Gotta buy. Yeah. Gotta buy, man. Riley Reviews. What is up, man? One half of the Wonder Twins. This sculpt is the best we have seen yet. This is an upgrade to the prototype, in my opinion. I think it looks, I think it looks great. I think it looks freaking great, man. Yeah, some people do. I know it's fun for some, but not for all. Definitely picking this up. However, the head sculpt again is not quite good enough. I think I just read this, man. I'm sorry. Did I double read? I'm trying to get through chat, guys. Riley, this is the same sculpt that was used for the Return of the Jedi. Luke, it is, but it looks, lighting and everything, it does look pretty good. I don't want to grab my, I'm looking at him right now. Dude, I don't know, man. Deluxe Luke, guys. All right, let's hold that thought for. From the course, as it were, bro. See if my camera will pick him up in a better. Let's put my hand here or something. We'll cover him, dude. Is this grabbing him? Is he good? You guys see him? Yeah, dude, that is a badass head sculpt. Now, maybe that's just my opinion, but that's the shit. That looks really damn good. So I don't know, you know. But you're kind of right. I think not every Luke gets quite, you know. Damn it! Now what am I gonna do with this Luke? Let's put him over here. But I still think this Luke looks great. I still think Luke looks great. So let's see what we got here in chat a little bit more, and we'll scroll through some of this stuff, man. So my apologies. Just get through some things here. Jason, the only thing that comes in waves is a flood. Hold your wallets tight. I know it's bro. We're getting like an onslaught of Star Wars right now. It's insane. Mugwump says it looks terrific figure to me and offers so much in terms of display options. Home run. I'm on the fence. I don't collect that much Star Wars, but I really want it. I'm afraid of this being a new collection addiction. Well, it's rough. It's rough. You want to get into oh, it's hard. I don't even know how to explain it, man. If you're gonna like be in a lane, I would stick to a lane. If you start getting into Star Wars, then all of a sudden you're heavy in it. Maybe not though. Not everybody is. Not everybody is. Some people may just pick up, you know, a certain Star Wars release here and there and totally be fine with it. For me, not so much. Mama Luigi, what is up, my friend? Yeah, Mark Hamill is hard. It is. He is. They never quite. But I do think this deluxe version here that I just showed you guys is pretty awesome. Rebel Pilot is one of my favorite OT designs. Gotta have this. Yeah, and this is the thing. He's gonna pop. He's gonna pop on the shelf for sure. Simon was tempted by this one, but decided on the Mando version for my one Luke figure. Yeah, and if you're only gonna get one Luke Skywalker, then you really have to. You gotta really pick one, right? Like if you're only going for one, pick your favorite one, and one that you feel like is a more of a representation to your liking, right? Like the return of Luke in Mandalorian, you know, in his Jedi Master glory. That's a huge moment. It's impactful, I would say. You know, if you're gonna get one Luke, yes, but it depends on what you connect with, right? Like for me, I get all the Lukes, I get all Star Wars, but I totally understand that it's really hard when you have multiples of one hero, you know, or villain, or you know, whatever release figure, and you're like, damn, what do I get? Hot Toys just getting lazy and RP expensive, but at least they're actually trying. Yeah, there's some truth to that. There's some truth to that. I agree, man. But it looks badass, dude. It looks badass. Let's get through a little bit more of the chat here. Riley says, problem is I don't think I need 3 Lukes, and I'm 100% getting Mando and Bespin Luke. I think this is sadly a pass. Well, I understand that completely, man. And it's not to be, you know, condescending or anything, but I think for us older dudes, original trilogy in that respect, this is like, it's so hard to just, for me, I can't speak for everybody. I could probably speak for Mario. I know he's here in the chat, but I would say for people like us or Jason, even 1/6 when you see something that's from the original trilogy, you know, 4, 5, and 6, it just instantly hits you. It hits you in a different way. You know what I mean? Like we saw Mando, you know, Mando Luke, and that was pretty cool, right? I see that. And for me, I'm like, all right, yeah, I'll pick it up. It looks pretty good. But then I see, for example, like Snowspeeder Luke, and I'm like, I'm floored by it. I'm just like, nope, this is a must have. You know what I mean? It's just, yeah, nostalgia sells. Exactly. You're exactly right. You're exactly right. You know, because growing up with the OT, it's just, yeah, instant buy, bro. Instant buy. So it's pretty crazy. Master Bill, bro, what is going on, dude? The orange is strong in this one. I like it a lot. Yes. Yes, Doc Smizzle as well. What's going on, brother? Gotta bring Snowspeeder Luke home. Yeah. And this is where the problem lies, right? Because you would think, I really want to get that Jazz Inc. Snowspeeder, bro. But it's like, where the hell am I going to put that shit? You know, and it's 3 feet by 3 feet. Like, you guys understand how large that is, right? Like, 3 feet is like, how back do I need to go, bro? It's longer than this. It's like that big. Like, dude, where would you put that shit? But I would totally get it. I would love to get that. Just to, you know what I mean? Just, I don't know. There's something about it. There's something about it. It's just sweet. And this is badass right here too. You know, This is kind of a little Dagobah scene. I do like that. Now, I want to take a little bit of look here. I do not believe it's just the photo. But I'm looking here. Braden says, love the orange. Absolutely, dude. Hope we get X-Wing pilot Luke soon. Yes. Yeah, first time I heard, and so the Snowspeeder's awesome. I must have. Yeah, dude. I agree. Primetime reviews, dude. What is going on? What is up, my friend? Let's see what else is going on. They also mailed the mismatched orange jacket and pants. Hot Toys accuracy, not lazy. They mailed. Let me know. Let me know. Maybe I'm not understanding what you're saying. Aaron, what is going on, my friend? Might get 3 of these. 1 for the Jazz Inc., 1 for an X-Wing cockpit, as I'm sure that will get made, and 1 to pose with the rest of the figures. Or is it Dax and the Snowspeeder? Hell yeah, dude. See, like, that would be badass. That's kind of what, that's where my problem is. Like when I just showed you guys. Can I show it to you again? I'm going to show it to you guys again. Just because it's just that damn good. But in relevance to kind of what you're talking about, right? So with this Return of the Jedi Luke, right? With this one, the deluxe, I want to get another one of these, but I don't need the deluxe version, right? Because it's very similar to what you're talking about, like setting up like a Snowspeeder situation. Like I would have this Luke with my collection, but then I still want another one so that I can pair him with Leia and do the new Return of the Jedi speeder bikes, right? That's its own little kind of diorama. So, oh, it's really tough, man. It's really tough. But I can't go too large with specific dioramas. It's just like I said, it would be really cool to have a Snowspeeder, but where the hell are you going to put that shit? All right, where are you going to put it? Carlos, my man, with a $5 super chat, dude. Thanks so much, brother. Says, I would recommend you don't get the Snowspeeder. You're not going to be happy with the quality. Yeah, I know. I'm not really too sure. It's a tough one. I don't think I will anyway, just because, like I said, it's too large, right? And I prefer to stick with dioramas rather than vehicles in something that big. Personal preference. But thank you, bro. I do appreciate the super chat, man, as always. Let me get through a couple more here on the chats. Oilers Workshop says, I need it so bad. Every design in Empire Strikes Back is iconic. Every moment is iconic. This figure represents a key part of what made Star Wars Star Wars. Don't get me started on that jazzing Snowspeeder. Yeah, no, it's you're right. You're right. It's Empire. It's Empire. My opinion, all the Leia sculpts have been spot on. Awesome. I can agree with that. Unfortunately, the sculpt artist who did all of Leia's sculpts, So-Young Lee, has left to go work at J&D. She can't do Luke or Leia. That is unfortunate. That is. And you're right, dude, because I have the only Leia I don't have is Hoth Leia. I am looking for her. I passed like an idiot, so I need to get her. But I agree. All the other Leias I have are gorgeous. Kind of flick through a few of these pictures as we go through some chat. I don't think I'll pose him like this, but it's pretty cool nonetheless. Nonetheless here. Yeah, I know. That's kind of what I was trying to look at. His legs are weirdly clean compared to the top half. We'll take a look a little deeper in some of these pictures. But just going to go through a little bit of chat with everybody first. I collect prequels, Braden says. Haven't gotten the original trilogy yet, but this might be the one to start me into OT. Well, better late than never, but dude, going backwards from this point forward in time is not gonna, I wouldn't recommend trying to do that. Yeah, as Mario said, this suit wasn't used in the X-Wing, but they might make an X-Wing Luke. I don't, you know what I mean? Nailed. Okay, the pants do not match the jacket. The orange is off. Yeah. Bro, it's been a minute since I've seen it, but like really paid attention to the outfit. But you guys are kind of right. He's very weathered on the top. Slightly weathered in the pants section. But it's still pretty damn good. It's still pretty goddamn good. What a shot right here. What a shot. Look at that. Look at that. Let's get through some more chat here. MandalorianHuntress, hello there again, my dear. With all the Lukes to choose from, don't forget the Snowspeeder Luke is 40th anniversary packaging. You are very right. Other than Lando, the 40th anniversary figures Vader, both Fetts, didn't last long in stock. It's true. Very true, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. This is 40th anniversary packaging. That's pretty awesome. Like I said, there's just this huge nostalgia factor here as well. So I don't foresee this sitting around for a while, to be honest, at all. Hang it from the ceiling. Yeah, you could. You could. I'm kind of going through chat with you guys here just a minute. Master Bill, bro, you have to get the Snowspeeder. Not often do you get a figure and their vehicle to go with it, especially in Star Wars. Dude, yeah, but where the hell are you going to put that shit? Like, where the hell? I mean, like, let's be real here, guys. I don't, you know, look at this, man. There's what you see here. I mean, I've got a living room and other stuff, but that's all my X06 Star Trek, my one-offs, my, you know, DTOF, stuff like that. Star Wars, dude, 3 by 3 feet. Where the hell am I going to put this? Like, where are you gonna put it? There's nowhere to. There's. I don't know. Got me thinking about that stuff. Only Leia I don't have is Hoth Leia too. I know the feeling. Dude, I know. I need to get her. Hot Toys sucks at weathering. I wish they at least do that right. It's frustrating. It's an easy part of figure making. Yeah, on some things they do good, but some things they don't. It's, you know, it's. I don't know if it's like per figure or per design or what. But I too kind of wish some things would be a little bit more up to my expectations anyway, like being weathered and what have yous. There's always some type of controversy too, like when you look at battle damaged figures, like Iron Man and some other stuff, people are like, well, it's not as damaged as it should be, or the weathering's not as, you know, and I get that. I passed on Hoth Leia like an idiot too. I need her to go with her brother. She's so beautiful. My first crush. Yeah, I know. Need to get her. Yeah, that shot's awesome, dude. I agree. A coffee table display, but bro, what am I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Let future 6-Skill Mafia figure out where to put it. Yeah, that's usually what happens all the time. Okay, my future self has to figure this shit out later. You know, it's just like, oh, that looks awesome. Okay, I'm going to grab it. And then you're like, oh shit, where am I going to put it? Like, perfect example, I got Jabba the Hutt coming. He's going to take up one whole shelf, man. He's huge. So I'm debating on building a third shelf. Actually, I'm going to probably remove from what you guys see behind me, my television, this whole area. I think I'm going to just, because I've built 2 shelves. If I build a third one, I think I'm just going to put them all together so it's one 9-foot wide display. And I think that would look pretty damn good. Because one whole shelf can be 9 feet. Like, badass. So I think that's what I'm going to be doing. And then, you know, TVs are overrated. So we'll have to figure that one out, man. We'll definitely figure that out. My idea was to flip the base over since it comes with an underbelly, an AT-AT pattern, and is magnetic, but I want to make a display that looks like the underbelly. Dude, that's a good idea. You know, hang the Snowspeeder on the ceiling. Yeah, I don't know how much it weighs. If so, you definitely want to put it in some studs. You don't want that shit falling, come crashing down on yourself or just breaking it, or you know what I mean. Yeah, I mean, you could do a coffee table. That's definitely an option. If you have a queen bed or bigger right next to, I'm kidding, the couch. I do have a king size bed, but I'm not sleeping with a Snowspeeder, bro. But it would be, I know, it's just so big. I don't know where the hell to put that shit. That Empire Strikes Back 40th Boba was way too clean. They didn't weather his jumpsuit at all, and it's really dirty in the movie. The normal Empire Strikes Back Boba release was weathered, but the 40th was not. That is interesting. And see, my problem was I passed on both of those because at the time of collecting, whenever those were coming out, there was, I don't remember what else there was, but I picked up the vintage Fett, and I told myself then, I was like, you know what? Vintage Fett will be my Boba Fett. And because there was other shit I was picking up, so I didn't, you know, silly me. I probably should have grabbed him, but I did not. So there's a couple I'm missing. I'm not missing much, guys. I'm missing, in fact, most Star Wars Hot Toys that I don't have are Troopers. Are some of the older Troopers that I didn't pick up. And that's a big problem because sometimes, you know what I mean, other figures come out and then you're like, ooh, I think I would rather get this figure than a Trooper, and then you pass. And then you kind of forget about it, and then it's gone. And then you're like, shit. Also, 𝐂𝐇𝐀𝐍 announced the corner cabinets that have larger footprint. I was thinking my larger Jazz Inc. pieces could go in some of those. Yeah, that is true. I did see how they teased that about a month or so ago on corner cases. I have yet to purchase any 𝐂𝐇𝐀𝐍 cases. I probably will, though. I'm going to need some. And corner would be really awesome. So you could put it on the wall like a picture. You could do that, too. You could do that, too. Single Songwriter, what is up, my friend? I started with buying all the 40th anniversary figures. So I'll finish it off with Luke. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Cisco Mafia was found in his home this morning, crushed by a 3-foot by 3-foot Snowspeeder from the popular movie Empire Strikes Back. Dude, knowing my luck, that shit would happen. So we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. That is not a way I want to go out. Snowspeeder pilots have nylon orange jackets with puffy collars and ribbed panels down each sleeve. These are worn over the same bright orange jumpsuit worn by X-Wing pilots. It's true. But I'm not sure of the specifics on some of the detailing here. So I can't go too hardcore as far as accuracy. But just looking at the figure in general, like I'm like, all right, that's Snowspeeder Luke. You know, that's Luke. It's something I need to have, and it bothers the shit out of me that all this stuff has been coming right now. That's what you did. I have 40th vintage Fett. I'll be getting the new throne version, and those will be my Boba Fett's. Okay, well, that's a fair point. I know, and that's what's hard, right? You miss out on ones and you forget, and Jesus. Big Bad Toy Store's 𝐂𝐇𝐀𝐍 is due for a second quarter. Check it out if you need any. Thank you, Braden. I'll take a look, man. I will take a look. And let's see who else is up in here. Darren, what is going on, my friend? Hey, what have I missed? Not much. Wasn't really going to talk about much today. Just Luke. Just share some thoughts. You know, see what everybody's opinions are on the matter. See, that's badass looking too. Yeah, it's looking cool. I was going to make a video, but then I thought, you know what? Let's just go live this morning. Let's just talk about Luke. Let's just talk about him. I'm planning on picking up 2 Snowspeeder Lukes. I will customize one to Dak Rattler. They will pair nicely. That's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. I had thought about something like that with Moff Gideon, actually. I mentioned that yesterday on Leo's stream on 16thJedi. Is that, you know, looking at Moff Gideon, I thought if nothing else, it'd be nice to get a second one just to kit bash, because all the armor and accessories, like with the armor in particular, you could make, I don't know, some type of just kit bash of some other figure with that kind of, that Imperial, the dark, you know, the metal. Like, it almost reminded me of like Cal Kestis in Jedi Fallen Order when he has like his Sith outfit or his Inquisitor outfit. It's just cool stuff like that. Makes me wonder sometimes, be like, you know, you could totally make something neat. Jason's trick. Yeah, what is going on, Jason? How you doing, my friend? Chris Elliott says, I'm planning on, oh yeah, you did say that. I just read that. I'm sorry, brother. Single Songwriter, my 40th Boba has some weathering effects on it, but not as much as the Mythos Boba flight suit by Sideshow. You know, I never picked that one up, the Mythos. Definitely picking up Luke at some stage. Yeah, dude, you have to. Whoever mentioned getting 3 of these Lukes owes me dinner at least. Damn good point. But you just effed up my wallet. Yeah. I know, right? Oh, jeez. Just looks great. Just looks great. Now, and I get like how some people are kind of like, oh, you know, but if you get like super zoomed in on stuff, you know, it's different. It's different, right? I mean, you can grab any hot toy and get real close to it and see it doesn't look quite as good up close. I think keeping them at a distance, not too far away, but a nice viewing distance, all these figures look amazing. But dude, you almost want to get a couple of them anyway, just for the different posing options and accessories. Like, that's pretty good. That's good. I mean, everything looks great. Every photo, I'm thinking, and you know, not a big fan of the base. It's cool. A little bit of ice, a little Hoth thing going on, and then a little, you know, generic like 𝕄𝔸𝐻𝐵 plate. Interesting that they chose to go with this weird, like, it's not really a pentagon, but you know, that kind of shape. I actually kind of prefer the regular, you know, the regular like rectangular bases. But it's not bad. It's pretty basic, right? I mean, it's pretty basic. Let's be real here. It would have been nice if they would have done, you know, even if they had the square base and just had some like attachments that could go on the side of it or something. But I mean, looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. You mean, you know, got the helmet and the little headpiece, harpoon, pistol, your lightsaber. He doesn't come with a ton, but he doesn't need it. Same with like Moff Gideon, right? Like, he didn't need a ton of stuff. So just with what they have, I think looks great. Let's see here with some chat, guys. I love watching the 112 scale fig channels, and they freak out about $60 prices. And then over here, everyone's like, yeah, I'll take 3 loose. Well, you know, it's different, right? But you're right. Because that's their pricing. That's that demographic, right? Can you imagine? You know, they put something out over there that's like $200-$300. Like, yeah, of course people are gonna freak. Of course. Big O, what is up, my friend? Sideshow uploaded an unboxing for Luke. The ice is removable on the base. So interesting. Okay, I didn't watch the video. So if the ice is removable, then what's underneath? Just like some like gunmetal gray base. Let me know if you do. I try not to watch those sometimes, because if I decide to do one of my reviews, granted it's been a while, but I am going to be reviewing Moff Gideon and Django. So I don't like to watch stuff until I do my reviews. Just so I'm not like subconsciously taking ideas or having my opinions, you know, influenced by other insights on the figure. Let's see here. Mama Luigi, I wonder if you can remove his jacket to have him be an X-Wing pilot. Not sure. Not sure if it's removable. Red 5 X-Wing Luke is what I will call it on display. Only vehicle I'm getting is Return of the Jedi speeder bikes. Yes. And if they hopefully make Empire Strikes Back Tauntaun. Yeah, dude, I wish. Anything else is just too big space-wise and probably expensive. You're right. And that's where it's like really tough. You know, like Snowspeeder would be awesome, but it is both expensive and large. Not sure where I would put it. I wish someone would make a cockpit diorama like Jazz Inc. did with the Falcon. A Slave One and X-Wing cockpit would look great. Don't need the whole ship. I agree. Now, if you guys remember or may or not know, I did have Yost on from Jazz Inc. He was on my Spotlight Hour. I did interview him. He did mention that he would like to do the Razor Crest cockpit for Mando, and possibly actually do the N1 Starfighter, but not a cockpit. But that's huge. Okay, that thing is 36 feet long in real life, right? And in 1/1 scale. So breaking that down to 6 scale, that's going to be a 6 foot long Naboo Starfighter. I'm already having problems with the 3 foot Snowspeeder. Like, come on. So not sure about that. It's an all white octagon base without the snow effect. Okay, thank you. Thank you, guys. Wasn't sure. Okay, that's kind of cool then. I like that. You can make it snow, underbelly, 𝕄𝐷𝐴T, and 𝕄𝐷𝐿𝐵. Badass. Okay. Good to know. Yeah, he would look great with Dagobah. I mean, so that's a tough one. That's a tough one. It's a tough one. I don't know. I mean, I'm definitely getting one, but I kind of want to get. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. I'm just getting one. You think about stuff like that all the time. At least I do. You're like, damn, if I have a couple variations, but what I'll probably end up doing, because you know, I take photos and stuff, so photos and videos, so I can just during those sessions pose them in the different ways, you know, that I would like, so they could be captured in, you know, photo or video, not necessarily needing multiples to display, you know, personally. So I'll probably just get the one. Something would really have to be like, the only way I would get a second is if I got the Snowspeeder. That's the only way. Yeah, pretty damn awesome, guys. Pretty damn awesome. So it looks like everybody, well, I wouldn't say everybody. I have a poll going right now in the chat. 75 votes. Oh, that's a lot of votes, guys. 73% are buying this Luke. So that's a pretty good amount. General consensus, and I know it's not for everybody, right? It's not for everybody, but for those that it is for, it is everything, right? I mean, it's OT, it's badass. Cannot deny it if you're that big of a fan of original trilogy. I got this Luke Skywalker for 200 best deal. This must, for me, Empire Strikes Back, hands down. I think I understand what you're saying. I got this Luke for 200 best deal. This is a must for me. Empire Strikes. Yes. Yes. Empire Strikes. It's Empire Strikes Back, dude. And if you get a good deal on it, you get a good deal on it. That's even better. That's even better. Vote to like ratio is very uneven. It is. It's very uneven. 77 votes. I can end the poll, but I'm gonna let it go for a little bit longer, and then we can see the actual results here. But it's overwhelmingly positive, right? This is Luke. This is Empire Strikes Back, original trilogy. Guys, this is great. This is great. So some people are gonna pose them like this. Yes, I would imagine. Andreas says, who would you pair this Luke with? Well, right now, don't have a Hoth Leia. That would be kind of neat. I am building somewhat of a shelf. I'm sure it's a little hard for you guys to see right now, but this shelf up here is kind of like a little bit of Empire and a little bit of Jedi. There's not much. I got my Boba, my Endor, Luke, and Leia, and Wicket, and Lando. So I've got a little bit there. I even have my Tarkin here. I got a Tusken Raider. I don't know how I'm going to set these all up, because my other shelves are very specific. I mean, that one shelf is like all Rogue One. The other shelf is all in New Hope. I have another shelf that's just all Mandalorian stuff. My other shelf is like prequels. So if we keep getting more and more Empire, eventually that's kind of why I want to build a third shelf, because then I'll just have a whole Empire Strikes Back shelf, and I think I'll end up having multiple Return of the Jedi shelves just because of what I'm doing. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. I already planned it out. You know, especially if I have three of these shelves. Right. So imagine this. I'll fill you guys in on what I'm doing. So if you have 3 shelves here, let me bring it back up for a second. So in the middle here, right, there'll be a third one. Have all 3 together. And then when you go across, it's like 9 feet. So let's say like right here, this shelf right here, this shelf would be Jabba the Hutt. He's 3 feet wide. So he's going to take up a whole shelf. And you have Jabba the Hutt. You get a Slave Leia, you know, the Han and Carbonite. You kind of make a shelf, right? That's kind of like the beginning of Return of the Jedi. And then the middle shelf, though I don't have yet, will be that Luke and Leia and Wicket and Scout Troopers with a couple Return of the Jedi speeder bikes and a bunch of, you know, forest stuff and trees. And you kind of make this Endor scene. It's kind of like the middle. Then on the last shelf would be right here, which is my Luke and Vader, my Emperor Royal Guards. I do have the Emperor Throne Room diorama coming from Jazz Inc. So you see what I'm saying? That one long shelf would kind of be like the beginning, middle, and end of Return of the Jedi. I think that would look sick. I think that would look sick. So I don't know. You know what I mean? So then what do you do with the other figures? Well, you make room for them until they expand larger, you know, large enough to where you can maybe create some type of display that makes sense to you. If not, you know, you just put them anywhere. But I think that would be pretty badass. Talking of likes, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Yes, sir. 82 people in here right now. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and like, subscribe. Awesome. I appreciate it. And yo, we'll keep banging some stuff out, man. Road to 2K, guys, too. I'm getting there. Hopefully pretty soon. I don't know what I'm currently at, but if I take a peek right now, though I'm sure most of you are subscribed, let's see what we're currently at right now. 1624, guys. So yeah, road to 2K, pretty awesome. I can't wait to hit that next milestone here on the channel. Do appreciate it if you guys haven't already, but I suspect most of you have, so I do appreciate that. Let's go ahead and see who else is in the chat here. What is going on? Mitchell says Hoth and Bespin Luke is better. We need a Luke training with Yoda. A Luke training with Yoda? Yeah, like I'm all in. That'd be sick. That would be sick. Day one purchase when it arrives at Sideshow. Absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, Aaron Anderson. Thank you so much, man, for subscribing. I do appreciate it. Really helps, man. Helps grow the channel. And that's what it's all about, man. And sharing thoughts and opinions in the community. And I guess, again, a lot more coming. You know, do have a couple streams coming up this weekend, too. I'll talk to you guys about it in a little bit, though. This figure is fantastic. In a few years' time, collectors will regret passing on it. We'll add great color to display. You're absolutely right, dude. 6 Scale Padawan, because like that's what happened with almost everything behind me, right? Almost everything behind me has now been like, well, I guess now they're all grails, right? To some, in some people's eyes, they missed out all the New Hope stuff, all this other stuff, the Royal Guards, the Emperor. I mean, you know, the whole damn Rogue One shelf, right? I mean, there was a time, and I know you guys can kind of see it. It's a little blurred. That's all Rogue One. It's everything, just about. And, you know, that was a time where things were just sitting on shelves. So a lot of this older stuff, like this would be a perfect example. Like, if Luke's sitting on shelves, that's how it's going to be a few years from now, like you're saying, where people are like, oh, I could have gotten this, and I didn't. And now I'm going to be, you know what I mean? So it's just hard. If you're, the way I look at it is like, if you're a Star Wars collector, if you can swing it, you probably want to grab everything, right? You kind of want to grab everything. That's rough. It's rough. You've just described my layout plan. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, it's what I'm really trying to do. I think it's going to be really awesome. Let's see here. Chris Elliott says, get to 1 to kit bash for custom pilot and use Luke sculpt from this to upgrade DX07. I'm not a fan of the new Bespin Luke DX. That could work. That could totally work. That could totally work. Hit that subscribe button. Yes, sir. Appreciate it very much. Let's bring 6 Scale Mafia to 2K subscribers. Mafia 2K. Yes. Thank you so much. Single songwriter agreed. Also 86 watching, hitting the like as well. Yeah, guys, I do appreciate it. Those who know, or those who don't know and are new to the channel, definitely, man, do appreciate it. Oh, Professor Mario, I recently set up my Rogue One shelf in the display, and it's glorious. I gotta see. Mario's doing some cool stuff. And matter of fact, can I do this? Can I take a moment of time? May I? If possible here, let's see. Let us take a look. If you guys already have not, I want to put a link in the chat. Right here for El Professoro, Mario. If you guys are not familiar with Mario, good friend of mine, always on my streams, does some great stuff on his channel. Link right now in the description. Mario is currently at 440 subscribers. Is it possible that we can get him to 500? I don't know how many of you in here have subscribed to Mario, but hey, let's try to get him there. Let's try to get him up there if we guys can. Again, link right in the chat. That'd be awesome, dude. Get you to 500, brother. I know you got some plans going on when you hit that 500 mark, so check it out, man. If you guys already have not, definitely appreciate it. I'm sure Mario appreciates it as well. Yeah, so I don't know. I think just one for me. I think just one for me, guys. I know I see a lot of us are looking to get a couple, like you were saying, kit bashing one out. But there's just an onslaught of figures, right? Like there's an onslaught right now. If you, and I don't have them all up right now. I only have this up right now. But if you collect Star Wars, right? Like if, and that's kind of what I, just that global, you know, that encompassing just Star Wars property. It's like, I'm already missing out on some things. And this is usually what happens. I think this is usually what happens, at least for some people. I can't speak for everybody because not everybody gets everything. But you have Stormtrooper Commander, I don't have. Assault Tank Commander, I don't have. Transport Trooper, I don't have. And Artillery Trooper, aka Mustard Trooper, I don't have. And I want those. So I'm 4 figures behind on that. Then you have Clone Wars, right? You have Ahsoka, you have Maul, you have Anakin. That's 7 figures right there. I don't have 7 releases right now. Then you have Moff Gideon and Jango. I did order those. That's 9. Then you have Luke now. 10. I'm pretty damn sure Bo-Katan is right around the corner. 11. And pretty sure Dark Troopers also around the corner. That's 12, dude. That's 12 Star Wars figures. And the problem is with Troopers, I would like to have multiples at least. Especially the Stormtrooper Commander. I want at least 3 or 4 of them. So this is what happens in the community as time goes on. Like, I can't possibly right now pick up 12 Hot Toys. And this is just Star Wars I'm talking about too. So what happens is time goes on and then new shiny, you know, oh, Bo-Katan. Shit, I gotta get her. And meanwhile, those troopers have been sitting for a while. And as this timeline keeps going, then other shit can start to go away. And that's where I think happened with a lot of people. When things like this happen, comes out and it's like, oh shit, you missed something. So you gotta be careful sometimes and really pick and choose. And if you can swing all of it, I would, you know, it's just pretty hard. Check my DM. Ooh, yeah, dude. Okay. This might be a little bit of a pain in the ass for me to share. I would like to. I don't know if I can share this. Because the way I have my screen set up. Maybe. Let me take a look if I can. I think I can. Hold on a second. Let me just save this image to the desktop and open it. And a little bit of a detour here, ladies and gentlemen, just so I can show you what Mario has. Can I do this? Can I do this? I'm gonna have to stop that for a minute and show you guys Mario's Rogue One shelf. Just a moment. So that's pretty dope, Mario. He's got it all set up. I love it. I love it. Makes me jealous. He's got some stuff here that I do not have. It's pretty badass, bro. That is pretty badass. Whew. All right. That's sick. That is sick. Let me go ahead and get my other stuff back up, though, guys. Are we back up? We should be back up. Let's see here. Yeah, we're back up. That's badass, dude. That is badass. Andreas, $2 super chat, dude. Thank you so much, man. Says, can you post your Gandalf discount link? Yeah, well, you don't even actually need a link. All you need to do is just type Mafia to check out. If you are ordering from SpecFiction, just use the code Mafia on your purchases there. That's all you need to do, guys. Type in Mafia, all caps. That is the discount code that I have through SpecFiction. Thank you again as well. Let's take a look here a little bit more in chat. Let's get Mario to 500 subscribers. Absolutely. Single songwriter. Thank you so much. Mario's at 443. Good, man. You got a few more subscribers. It's awesome. You'll get to 500 very soon. Mario has the best man on street interviews. Can't wait for celebration interviews. Hell yeah. And we'll probably be doing something like that here as well, hopefully, with Mario. No Stormtrooper commanders, bro. I know. Listen, I'm trying. All right? I'm trying. Hot Toys be going crazy at us, man. Right? You know how they do. Girls,
let's not have a ruckus. If you'll just give us the monthly check, Margaret, we'll be shoving along.
Can't you get it through your thick skull that I'm broke? Dead, flat, stony broke. See?
That's how it is. That's how it is. Man, if I had all the money in the world, dude, I'd have everything. So right now I need to focus. Once I get through some other financial shit, I'm getting my stormtroopers. Absolutely. But we're being bombarded right now, man. Sticking with prequels, Clone Wars, will dabble in Mando and others. Yes, Star Wars tsunami. Dude, it's crazy right now. It's gonna slow down. It'll slow down. But right now it's not slowing down. So that's the problem. So we have to, we gotta hold on to our butts, man, and see what we can do and if we can get through everything. Hot Toys is putting us in the poorhouse in the name of Star Wars. They are. I'm about 15 figures behind, but most of them are not coming until end of year and all of next year. That's not bad. Then you're not behind. You may be behind on getting them paid off, but that's okay. You'll still be able to do it, man. You'll still be able to do it. I believe in you. When that Rex is finally sold out, a lot of people are going to be sad they didn't grab him. I agree. Pop Culture Living Room. Hey, dude, what's going on, my friend? How you doing today, man? He says, Luke looks great. Hopefully, I'm part of the first batch from Sideshow, ordered day 1. Man, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. I hope you are. I didn't have a great experience recently. I, too, ordered Ahsoka, Clone Wars Ahsoka. Was it August 26th, September? When was August 26th, 2020? Not only did I day 1 pre-order her, I paid her off that day. All I owed was like $36 for shipping and tax. And then a few weeks ago, got an email saying, hey, your order's being delayed. I said, you know what? No thanks. And I refunded and I got all my money back. So I used that on other shit. So hopefully that doesn't happen to you. I hope you do get a quick, speedy shipment for him. I really do. When Ahsoka says like ships tomorrow or ships next day, then I'll just probably get her again. I'm not too worried about it right now. I was asking Aries many questions about Luke yesterday. I'd like to think I willed Hot Toys to release him. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Miles Dyson. Hell yeah. I hope so. That's outstanding. Yeah, dude, Mario. I am catching up with chat. My apologies, guys. Yeah, dude, Mario's got a badass display there. Yeah, screw you, Mario. There's going to be Celebration exclusives. You should be able to pre-order with Sideshow this week. Hot Toys exclusives incoming. I hope so. That's going to be an interesting thing, right, Doc? Because they may do something like that for Celebration. They very well may do that. Let's get through a little bit more of chat here, guys. Yeah, Mario, behave yourself. Flexing. Yeah, he is flexing. That's not even it's not even scratching the surface. It's not even scratching the surface, man. Mario's got, I don't want to say way more Star Wars than me, but about 20 more Star Wars than me. That's a fair assessment, right? 20-ish. Well, maybe 30 if you count some of the sequel stuff. But yeah, between Mario and me, man, between Mario and me, we have every Star Wars figure ever released. I know that much, but he's got me beat on a lot of stuff. First batch from Sideshow is a myth. I know, you never really know. Hot Toys is waterboarding us right now with releases. Yes, it's crazy. I'm still waiting on Ahsoka and Anakin, but I got first batch Django. Yeah, baby. Hopefully Moff Gideon is right behind. And that's the weird thing, right, Doc? And I didn't know this, and apparently you knew this, or somebody knew this, or whatever's, but if Django and or Moff are shipping like right away from Sideshow, that sucks because I ordered mine overseas. Granted, I didn't pay much. I do have a friend over there, so it was kind of a homie hookup. But I hate how Hot Toys or how Sideshow does that. Like some figures they'll have recently, right, as of like September or October last year, some figures they'll get in like right away. And others take months. So, and it's like you never know. You never know which one's going to be in there. So, sucks, man. Ordered Ahsoka within 10 minutes of going live and got a delayed email, canceled and got her 230 shipped from BST Group, sealed new. That's the way to do it sometimes, man. That is the way to do it, unfortunately, sometimes. Uncommon Flex, what's going on, man? Hey, bro, I had to go to Hong Kong for Luke. He's the one I wanted. Yo, but right now, nah, man, Hong Kong Luke is expensive. Did you guys see that shit? People, they're trying to charge like 400, 425, something crazy. I'm gonna wait. I'm not paying that shit. Hopefully you got a better deal than that. Let's see. They could have given us Luke training with Yoda if they did the new Bespin Luke as a 2-pack deluxe with Yoda in the backpack. Luke carrying Yoda around in while training. Dude, that would have been so dope. That'd be so dope. I hopefully they'll do something like that eventually. Do you or Mario think they will have any of these months' Star Wars releases at the booth? I predict we see Anakin on Stap at the booths. Well, oh yeah, some of these, yeah, stuff that's already out. Yeah, they'll probably put some stuff on display. Now, as far as exclusives, that's going to be something interesting. That's going to be something interesting if they show something that's never been seen yet. I think I've started next week on Monday or a Thursday. There's a short link, but it's not live yet. Okay, cool. For Thick Bantha Boy. Yes, sir. My Ahsoka has been preparing to ship for like a week now. Yeah, you never know, man. At the end of the day, patience definitely, as they say, is a virtue. You can wait. Like for Luke, for example, I want this Luke. Clearly, I want this Luke. But I'm not paying $400 for this Luke. So I'm going to wait. And then I will get it from either a local comic book store or I'll get it from Sideshow. Not everything needs to be, in fact, nothing needs to be day one ordered from overseas. Unless you really want it and you don't want to wait and you don't mind paying the premium. But certainly not for the fact of a fear of missing out. That is like a myth. This shit is not going to sell out before Sideshow gets it. It's just not going to happen. The only thing that in recent times was Heavy Infantry Mandalorian. He did go to waitlist before they had him in stock, but there was still ample time to pre-order him. You know what I mean? So it's just don't go into it thinking like you need to get it overseas because you're gonna miss it. You're not gonna miss anything. But if you want it just to have it now, that's a different story. By all means. Let's see a little bit more of a chat here. Tank top Dagobah Luke would be awesome. 100% agree, dude. 100% agree. That would be, yeah, that's something I need. Hot Toys Luke is mucho dinero, too much cheddar cheese. Yeah, right now. Yeah. No, you mean to purchase? They stated they'll have available items to buy at the booths, and I imagine that they will have a batch of Anakin to buy at the convention. Yeah, I could see that happening. I have a feeling there will be a new Star Wars release at or during Celebration. Probably a random character like Bad Batch Hunter. Yeah, you're probably right. Wouldn't that be wild if they had like a Attack of the Clones something that was already ready, and they were just like, boom, here's something. Here's a Mace Windu. We made him 2 years ago. Surprise. It's on sale. Holy shit. That'll never happen. But how cool would that be? How cool would that be? Blerd Dad, what's going on, my friend? I'm going to be patient. Yeah, absolutely. Just be patient. There's no rush. There's no rush. Waiting for the Sideshow animated figures to release. Yeah, those look pretty good. I really want to see how they are in hand, right? And then we'll be able to determine the quality. We don't know yet. It's very similar to the in-arts stuff, right? We don't have a Joker. We don't have the Gandalf. We don't know the quality yet. We need to have it in hand. I hope they do. I hope they do well with the Clone Wars animated stuff, Sideshow, because that's a gold mine. That's a gold mine for them. There's so many people that would prefer to have that animated style of Clone Wars. So if they can nail the bodies, dude, they're on easy street. That's good money for them. And Hot Toys isn't going to do animated versions like that. So, you know what I mean? Let's take a look here a little bit more, guys. Hunkered down, my 2-pack of Bobo was shipping for 9 weeks before it actually shipped. Yeah, man, that's rough sometimes. You guys remember Endgame Cap, right? You guys were around for Endgame Cap. Endgame Cap was a fucking nightmare. I don't know what happened with that, which is crazy, right? Because you'd think they made like 50,000 units of him, but he was just so impossible to get. The delays and delays and delays, like 9 months of just, where is Endgame Cap? I too was like, where's my Endgame Cap? I ended up selling them anyway, so it doesn't matter. But it was frustrating at the time. Yeah, Heavy Infantry was like a year and a half ago. Nothing has done anything like that since. Definitely feel like there's plenty of time to wait to make a move these days. Yeah, it's been that long already, bro. Feels like it was yesterday. Whew, that's time, man. Time flies. Time flies. My Golden Armor Wonder Woman shipped within 2 days of prepping to ship before Sideshow showed it as in stock. It could go either way. It can. I mean, I got Lando like that, but they brought in Lando so quick. I think it was Lando. I think it was the Death Watch Mando, and I think it was Miles, PS4 Miles. They had him within a week of Hong Kong. So you never know. You never know, man. And then other times you don't. Like, where the hell's Ahsoka? I didn't get mine. I got a delay. I was like, really? You got a delay? I was day one, paid her in full, man. I hope that's how it will be for General Kenobi. See, man. Padme for Celebration. JB, what's going on, dude? That would be sick. That would be sick. Mario says, that would be dope, Riley. I have a couple figures on order that would be nice to pick up from Celebration. Yeah, dude. Kit Fisto, I bet he's the Celebration exclusive. Can you imagine? That would be pretty neat. That would be pretty neat. My God, I didn't get Cap until September, and I was so disappointed with it. Yeah, I know. He was not even that great of a figure. You know? He's not horrible, but it's not like, you know what I'm saying? You build this anticipation and this excitement, and then you get it, and you're kind of like, well, all right, I got him. He's cool, I guess. Oh, Mouse Droid, incoming. $10 super chat. Andrew James, dude, thanks so much, brother. Hell yeah, man. My man, it's been a minute since I caught you live, enjoying the show on my ride home. Dude, thank you so much, brother. Andrew James, my man, dude. Still mad at you for selling those Star Wars that you told me you were never going to sell. But I still love you, bro. Because I would have grabbed some of them. It was some that you had, bro. It was some that you had that I needed, but it's all good. I totally get it. Thank you, dude. Again, really, dude. I love it, man. I appreciate the super chat, man. Let's see. And now Endgame Cap is just sitting at Sideshow. Yeah, all this fuss and muss, and there it is. But it was just crazy how it took like 9 or 10 months. You're like, what the hell? People were, you know, it's frustrating. It's frustrating. Star Wars Universe says, I think Sideshow will release an animated Clone Wars Ahsoka soon. I think so too. I really do. We'll talk on that in a second. They have already done Anakin, Obi-Wan, and Yoda. Ahsoka is next. Remember, she was teased. Exactly. That's what I was going to talk about. She was teased in the Holo figure. I brought that up actually, I don't know, a while ago on one of my live streams. Where I was like, the very same thing you're talking about. I was like, look, that hologram is Ahsoka. That's not a Hot Toys Ahsoka. So Sideshow created this in this model, right? So if they're already working on it, I'm just like, yo, just read between the lines. Again, they gonna print money. They're gonna print money with this Clone Wars line if they do it right. Lando, Death Watch, Miles, and the Armorer. You're right, it was the Armorer. Armorer was an interesting one too, right, guys? Because it was the summer showcase. And what did we get? I think we got Cyborg Spider-Man. Help me out here, guys. We got the Armorer. We got Cyborg Spider-Man. These were Toy Fair exclusives, weren't they? Whatever the summer showcase was last year, I was shocked because they showed the Armorer, and the Armorer was like an announcement, right? So the only difference was that announcement was now available for purchase like within 2 weeks, which is badass. They don't do that often, right? They do an announcement and then they're like, yeah, you got to wait a year and a half. But with the Armorer, it was like, here's an announcement. 2 weeks later, here you can buy her. Same with Marty 2.0, Back to the Future. I have my Marty and Einstein in the living room. They dropped that, and like 2 weeks later, he was for sale. Like, holy shit. But then they dropped Doc, and then they're like, well, you got to wait a year and a half for Doc. Like, what the, you know? So I love it when they do. That's what they need to do, bro. These announcements need to come out like in 2 weeks instead of 2 years. Then we'd all be screwed. We'd all be screwed right now. Neon Tech. Okay, it was Neon Tech. All right. Jeff, what's going on, man? What's up, Mafia? How you doing? How you doing today, man? Watch them announce General Kenobi at Celebration. They could. That thing was sitting there for a minute. They definitely could. It'll be a younger Ahsoka with red and burgundy outfit. Yeah, it will. I'm pretty sure. I love that Gandalf, and I'm not even a Lord of the Rings fan. I'm considering getting it. It looks that good. Mr. Holbrook, he does look good. And honestly, guys, if you do get it from SpecFiction, use my code Mafia at the checkout. Save yourself some money. If you guys decide to go that route, you can do that. I'm probably gonna get him. Because he does look so damn good, and I do love Lord of the Rings, so it'll be kind of my other display in the living room. I think that's how I'm gonna roll. Maniac Collects, what's going on, dude? How you doing, man? Good evening, all. I want more droids. Yeah, but droids are gonna be crazy, man. That's expensive. For those droids. It'd be kind of nice to have, but at that point, you're kind of like, you're just burning money, right? Like if you buy like the ones that they did, right? The Geonosis battle droids, they're like, yeah, they're a little cheaper overseas, but not really, because the markup, but even then, you know, so with shipping and a markup, you're still kind of screwed. So it's like, damn, I can't buy a shitload of droids. If they were a lot cheaper, that'd be really cool, man. That'd be really cool. Armor, Cyber Spidey, and Neon Tech Iron Mans. That's okay. Thank you, man. OG fan with Star Wars, just Star Wars. Another channel member. Dude, what is up, brother? How you doing today, man? Just preparing to ship for 9 weeks for Boba 2-pack. That's crazy. My Anakin is that way. But if it's more than 10 days, they say I'll cancel it and get it from, or then. Yeah, I agreed, man. Sometimes it's just like, damn, bro. AJ, what's going on, man? Hello, everyone. Joining late today. Dang work. Hope all is well. AJ, things are going great, man. I hope shit's going great for you. We're just talking about Luke and kind of shooting the shit, man. She also had single arm joints. That kind of sucked. Yeah, but the armor is still great. And listen, I'll tell you, last year I said my and I the wording is always off, right? Because I said the worst Star Wars Hot Toys release of 2021 was the Armorer. But I hate that, because when you hear that, people are like, oh, it's the worst. It's not the worst. It's just, out of all the releases, she was the worst. But even at her worst, she's still at her best, right? Because the Armorer is a phenomenal figure. She's fantastic. I will never get rid of her. But because of that, right? The single joints, her skirt, the plastic is too difficult. You can't really pose her. She's got some weird screws in her feet. The accessories are very chintzy, you know, they're real cheap. But that's, you know, again, she's still great. So it's hard to like, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to gauge that and how other people will hear you say that. And then, so it's not like you're trying to make her sound bad, because they're all great, but she was the least of, you know what I'm saying? But even again, at the worst, she's still great. So I never really had a problem with it. I would have liked double joints, but you know, it's okay. It doesn't break it for me. Yeah, and single knees. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's doesn't really break it for me, but it could have been better. But she's still great. Does that make sense? If you guys have the armor, you know what I'm talking about. Pace wondering how long is the code good on SpecFiction? Forever. Just use Mafia. Code Mafia when you check out. That's there. Never goes away. On anything you buy there. So let's take a peek here. A little bit more chat. I'm trying to catch up with everybody here while also looking through some of these photos. My best friend who just started collecting, this will be his third figure. And I told him you can't go wrong with anything the Mafia recommends. But for real, OG Star Wars hits the heartstrings. Well, thank you, man. Thank you. I'm sure your friend will love it. You know, but don't take my word for it. I mean, I will try to steer you guys in obviously a way that, you know, I feel is the way, but we'll, you know, different strokes, right? Well, you know, what might be cool for me may not be cool for you. It just depends. But I love Star Wars, so why didn't Hot Toys do you know, they didn't do anything from Solo, unfortunately. I mean, they did, but not much. You know what I mean? That would have been cool. Droids are so significant in Star Wars as well. They really are, and I think they deserve more attention than they get right now. Yeah, man, jealous of you right now. Can't wait for that new NCAA game. Other than her skirt, same issues Thanos had. Yeah, it's true, man. Really hoping the exchange $0 improves getting expensive getting figures from Sideshow. Oh, I'm afraid it's only going to get worse. That's the problem. These prices are getting out of hand. So when you look at something like this, you know, these prices are good. God damn, that's a great photo, man. Shout out, man. That's just a great photo. I'm going to zoom in on this a little bit while we chat, because that's such a great photo. That is such a great photo. First female Mandalorian we got before Bo-Katan and Koska Reeves. All will be rare years from now. It's true. It's true. I returned her reluctantly. The screws in the feet were too much. Did not feel like a Hot Toys figure. Really tight. I'm interested in that. That is it. I didn't consider that, right? Like, clearly I know that she has screws in her feet, but it wasn't like too much for me to where I was like, you know what? I don't want this. So that's interesting, bro. Was that really like your deciding factor? This is just like, yo, there's screws in the feet. What the hell is this? I don't want it. And that's cool if that's the case. But for me, I was just like, it's the bottom of her feet. I'm never going to see it. Whatever. And so I just decided to keep her because, you know, I don't think we're going to get another one. Could be wrong, though. We could end up getting another armor down the road, but maybe not. You know, maybe not. Maybe not. I mean, droids in general, imagine a little droid pack kind of thing, like Grogu creature pack. Yeah, I would love that. I would love that. That'd be so cool. That would be sick. We need more droids. We need more droids. Let's see. Did I skip anybody here? Sorry, just as we go through here. I legit don't have any complaints about the armor. She does everything I need her to do. I love the skirt and her paint job on the helmet, especially. The helmet's badass. Yes. I was able to get her iconic pose with single joints. Me too. Me too. That's what I'm saying. She's not like horrible. It's just I think she could have been done a little bit better. I love the armor with her OG Mando, heavy and Death Watch, looks fire. I might catch her on a price drop. Well, I would recommend sooner rather than later. Armor does not really move dynamic in the show, so I can understand why they cut corners, but it is the first female Mandalorian we got. You can pick up Young Han for pretty cheap. Yeah, I just saw him for like $200. That's pretty cheap, I would say. I would totally buy a Versneer figure that is not beautiful. Like, Base Lakota tribe dance outfit. Well, all right, yeah. Is that was the yeah? Oh, there you go. I was like, wait a minute, yeah, I know what you're talking about. That'd be sick, dude. That'd be sick. I like my armor. She's pretty cool. Just don't listen to Ares and look at her souls. Well, it's fine. I get it. She's not a bad figure. I just wish she would have been a little bit better. That's all. Gonk Droid has some screws. Keep them feet planted on the ground, problem solved. And that's kind of what I do with the armor. Like, feet planted, no big deal. Good for health. What is going on? Hope you're having a good day. Luke will be my first hot toy Star Wars. It's gonna be your first one, dude. I've been tempted by others, but Luke must come first. Miles, you're about to enter a world of pain. Because if this is your first Star Wars, first of all, congratulations. But then this definitely won't be your last, bro. This definitely won't be your last. Slippery slope. It's a slippery slope when you start getting into another IP. Plus her arms aren't double jointed. That's a big go. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough, man. Been holding off on the armor and have all the Mandos. I don't know why. You just get her. Man, if you have all the Mandos, I think it's worth getting. She is pretty cool. I had her on her shelf with my other Mandos. I couldn't deal. That's a fair point, man. That's a fair point. If I saw her at 180, 190, I'd think about it. Well, I think she's pretty cool. She does have a little bit of issues, but they're not like issues where you're like, this figure sucks and you can't do anything. Like, as some of us mentioned, we can pose her in like, iconic, show poses. I actually, you know what, guys? It's been a minute. Go check out my armor review. I did a review on her. She's on the channel. Go look at my review. I did some cool shots with her. You don't even have to watch the whole video, guys. Really. I mean, it'd be nice if you did, but go ahead and just look at my posing session at the end of the armor video that I did. There's I was able to do some cool stuff with her. No modding, no nothing. Just stock out the box. So I do encourage you guys to take a look at that video. See what some poses I did. It's pretty good. Let's see, man. I can promise anyone who's seen my collection, I've never asked to see the bottoms of their shoes. Hell yeah, dude. I am not going to Celebration this year, unfortunately. A lot of us are, a lot of friends are. Mario is, Lael is, I think Riley is. There's others that are going. We may do some live stream here on the channel with some of them as well. So we'll see. But no, I'm not going this year. Or they're no longer casting younger versions of OG characters. They'll probably use the deepfake tech moving forward. Yeah, I actually read that as well. That Vanity Fair article that came out, I read the whole article. It's a pretty long read, 30, 40 minute long article. They think that there was kind of a mistake. So moving forward, they probably will not do that. Is what that was what the article alluded to as well. I kind of agree. The actors who played in Solo weren't bad by any stretch, but being able to do the deep fake stuff would be awesome. Because, seeing Luke as Luke, it's badass, man. Badass. She can't hit that kneeling cross-arm pose, though, can she? Kneeling cross-armed? Dude, I don't remember. Check out my review. I don't remember. I'll play with her later. I don't know. She's not like amazing in that sense, right? Single joints and stuff, but she's still a great figure. If they release more Jedi from Attack of the Clones, I will sell a ton of stuff to make a Mando vs. Jedi display. See, that would be dope. That would be dope. The one right before she was bananas on the Stormtroopers. Yeah, I did something. I don't think I put her on her knees, but I got her fighting a couple Stormtroopers, man. It looks pretty good. I think the awesome look of the armor. I have her kicking Stormtrooper's ass. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of opinions on the armor today. She's good. She's just the worst of the releases for the year. But that's what I'm saying. Even at her worst, she's awesome. Like I kept her. Holy crap, guys. Get through some more chat here. Just slowly flicking through some of these pictures of Luke. I'm sorry, what'd you say? Uncommon flex. I can deal with single joints. None of my others have shoes with visible screws in the feet. $250 deserves better. I'm not really sure what the intention was for that either. I had a vendor at my local Comic-Con offer to pick up anything I could want or need from Celebration. That was the hardest no thank you in my life. Oof. Yeah, I get that. MandalorianHuntress. I could care less about the bottom of the armor's feet. Single jointed elbows bothered me more. She has major shelf presence. An important character to my Mando collection. Thrilled to own her. It's very true. That is very true. Because she is part of that Mando collection. So it's like, you want to have her, right? I would think if you are heavy into Mandalorian stuff, like, she's really badass. She's really badass. And you bring up a point, a really good point on that. You know, the shelf presence is really what is her strength, right? It's her greatest strength. It's her greatest strength. Let's see, what else do we got going on here in chat? Maybe Disney will release a deep fake version of the Solo movie with Harrison Ford. Well, at this point, I think Solo's story's just done. Right? It'd be really difficult for them to be like, hey, we made a Solo movie. It lost money. Let's do it again and then kind of dilute it further down. I don't know. I don't know if they'll really mess with it. It'd be cool, but I don't think they'll do it. Let's get a little bit of a zoom in here. We're bouncing back and forth, shooting the shit, looking at Luke Skywalker. 90 people in chat for those who've just joined. Checking out Luke, sharing everybody's thoughts and opinions. If you're new to the channel, or if you're not, and you know, my analytics say like 30% of my viewers are not subscribed. So if you are here, and if you are part of that 30%, appreciate it. Go ahead and like and subscribe. And subscribe to your other favorite YouTubers, man. I'm sure they would appreciate it as well if you have not already. Yeah, let's see. She's the worst of the best. Still damn good. Thank you. I was trying to figure out a way to say that. And you said it. You said it perfectly. Exactly that. She's the worst of the best, right? So she's still good. She's still great. Let's see. The armor backstory is very important, and we may learn more in season 3. You're right, man. We may. We very well may. I'm definitely getting this Luke. He will pop in my Star Wars display. Figure fanatic. Yes, sir. I agree. I agree. This Luke is badass. Like, and I don't understand, because sometimes people expect, like, I don't know what you expect. Are my expectations lower than others? I don't think so. But I think opinions are very, subjective too, right? On a case-by-case basis. We're all individuals. We all have different varying thoughts and opinions. But I feel like when I look at this Luke, I see Luke. I see Luke. I'm not, and I don't even want to say nitpicking. I don't want to take it that away or discredit someone's opinion. But I don't, for me, as Anthony, I look at this figure and I'm like, all right, I don't see any issues with it at all. I look at it and I'm like, all right, this is pretty dope. This is pretty dope. I'm happy with this. I'm happy with this. So I guess it just depends, man. It just depends. Let's go through a little bit more of the chat here. Word on the street is season 3 is pretty much all about the Great Purge and the fall of Planet Mando. We'll see. Probably, man. Probably. Grumpy old Harrison wouldn't have the patience to do voiceovers and facial capture. Yeah, probably not. If the price was right, yeah, but otherwise, no. Yeah, Oilers Workshop. I actually saw that too. If the leaked image I saw is accurate, we're getting more Mandos in season 3, and we're getting shiny red armor Mandos, Praetorian Guard style. I did see something. I've seen a lot of pictures. I never know if they're real or fake, but if that's true, yeah, that'll be pretty dope. I agree. I see no issues here. Yeah, takes Snowspeeder Luke brown belt off and put his black boots on, and you have X-Wing pilot Luke. Yeah, slightly different, right? God, dude, he does look great. He looks great. I'm excited. I'm sure you guys are excited. Seems like most people are. You know what? I've had that poll running for an hour and a half now. 127 votes. 72% say yes, they're buying Luke. 28% of you say no, I'm not. I'm going to end the poll right now, and I'm going to give it a minute, and I think it'll show the numbers. No, not numbers, but 71%, about 130 votes. So, I mean, over, yeah, it seems like a lot of people are really excited for this, man. I have people. This Luke makes me want to jazz ink Snowspeeder very badly. I touched on that a little bit earlier in the stream, actually. So I think I'll order a second just in case I feel froggy and jump on the speeder. Yeah, bro. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I was thinking the exact same thing. So I'm not sure. But I would get a second one if I did that. I'm in the same boat as you, OG fan. Glendale says, interesting how YouTubers predicted some Hot Toys like Clone Troopers would sell out in February on Sideshow. Is the new norm Hot Toys Star Wars sitting for more time before waitlist? Listen, I think there's, and I touched on this a little bit yesterday, I think there's some truth to that, and there's some not truth to that, right? Because one of the things I think is happening is in order for Hot Toys to catch up, right? Because they're 130 something figures behind. So I feel like the market's oversaturated, right? So on one hand, I say yes to your answer. But on the other hand, I feel like Hot Toys is going to have to ramp up production to catch up with themselves, because they don't want to be sitting there. We don't want them to be sitting there next year and be 160, 170 figures in pre-order, right? The number keeps climbing. They need to do something. So the only thing that I can assume that they would do is by not only increasing production, but then decreasing the production run. So that way they're like on overdrive. So I think a lot of upcoming releases may be smaller batches just so they can crank them out faster and kind of catch up on that pre-order. So we may be experiencing a new kind of change, in what they're doing. I don't know though. But I will say this, I don't feel like you're in any danger of missing out on anything right now. Again, if you're in groups, you're in the community, people will often say, hey, so-and-so figure on Sideshow is blue screened, blue label, low stock remaining, like it's about to hit waitlist. At that point, if you really want to be, if you're still on the fence at that point, when that blue screen notice pops up, that's your moment of truth. Are you going to pick him up, or you're good with him going into waitlist? You know what I'm saying? So I don't think there's going to be too much of an issue. Which, by the way, guys, if you guys didn't already know, I know some of you have, most of you probably are, in my Facebook group, 6 Scale Mafia. Just type it up in Facebook. Here we are. We basically do this. We chat, we share photos, we ask opinions, advice. It's fun, no drama, no bullshit. Post whatever you'd like, man. It's fun. So come check us out if you guys have not already joined the Facebook group. I think I'm close to 400 members in there, so it's pretty cool. It's really nice. So let's see what else is here in the chat before I wrap up, guys, because we'll probably wrap up here in a minute. Justin McFly says, hell yes, and it's not if, it's when I'm getting this. Yes, agreed. People keep saying they can deep fake characters in movies and figures, but they still need original actors' permission before they can do it. Yeah, there's likeness rights, and if they've passed away, then they have to go through the estate, whoever runs that, so that's true too. They'd still need to be able to do it. If you've answered no on that poll, we have to ask you to turn in your stuff and leave the community. Please and thank you, management. That's funny, man. Unless you just can't get them, right? Or as some have already said, if they can only get one Luke, that may not be the Luke that they want if they can only get one. Jazzing Snowspeeder is a perfect companion piece for this figure. Yeah, I mean, I'm tough. I don't know if I'm going to get it. I'd like to, but we're going to have to see. They just did a movie with James Dean deepfake and didn't get any new permissions, if I recall. Well, that might be so old, bro, that it's I don't want to say his likeness is like public domain, but it could be somewhere around those lines, maybe. I don't know. I'm putting the Snowspeeder beside my Hoth Leia and Empire Strikes Darth Vader family reunion. This Snowspeeder. Yeah, dude. Two figures I don't have. Good on you, man, because that would look awesome. Last I checked, there are only 27 Hot Toys Star Wars actually available now at Sideshow. All others are pre-ordered or waitlisted. Yeah, dude, it's nuts. Nuts. How dare you, 28%? Yeah, I know. Let's see how else we got to do here. Emperor Galvatron, what's going on? Had a break at work and dropped in for a minute. Got to watch it later when I get off work. Great show so far, though. Thanks, man. Thank you so much, man. Hope you're having a good day at work. Yeah, we're probably on the back end of it. I'm probably going to wrap here in just a couple minutes. So I do appreciate you swinging in, brother. Low stock alert on Sideshow for the Sith Death Trooper. Apparently, if anybody wants that. Yeah, they had that happen and then it comes back. Sometimes that does happen, but it's not like everything, right? Because maybe they come in and they get a little bit more batches, because that happened with Venom, came back. That happened with Pennywise, came back. I'm sure there's other examples that I'm forgetting right now. But for the most part, it's like a teetering thing. It's like up, 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 and then it's really gone. So, but that's not always the case. There's got to jump off. Another great stream as always. Stay safe, everyone. Thanks, brother. Oh yeah, man. You have a good rest of your day. Market equalization will happen somehow. True. Hot Toys will saturate more and people won't buy and they'll go bankrupt, or they'll do what you said, make smaller runs and offer less, but offering less seems unlikely. Yeah, no, I think they just got to start banging these out. They got to start banging them out in these smaller batches. I don't think there's any other way out. I don't think there's any way out. They've dug themselves in too deep. Star Wars Universe says, can you please explain the blue screen thing on Sideshow? Don't think I've seen it. Is it in the shopping cart or on a figure's main page? Yeah, so it's on a figure's main page. So what happens is, let's say right now this Luke has been out for a while, and you go in there, you click on Snowspeeder Luke. It'll have a blue banner at the top. It'll say you have 5 minutes to check out the figure. In other words, you can leave it in your cart for 5 minutes or so, or 10 minutes, or whatever time they have it set. And if you don't, they kick it out for somebody else. That basically lets you know, hey, this isn't at your leisure because we have low stock remaining. If you're not buying this and it's sitting in your cart, we're taking it out for somebody else because we're almost out of stock. Essentially what that means. So anytime, long story short, the blue bar on the figures page means, hey, they're almost out. It's almost waitlisted. Now, again, there are cases where sometimes it comes back a couple days later. Maybe they have a little bit left in stock. Maybe some people canceled, some, things like that. You never know. So then they have some more stock, but it still means they're super low. So yeah, sometimes they do come back, but then they're gone again pretty quick. So I would keep an eye out on stuff like that for sure. Best way I can explain it, guys. Best way I can explain it. Yeah, I don't recall the finer details, but I remember it being a topic of discussion a year or two ago. Yes. Will Snowspeeder's Luke be sitting on Sideshow for a while? A while, yeah, but how long is a while? I don't know if he'll sit there for a year, but I think he'll be there for up to a year. I don't think you're in any rush. Again, comes back to it. Join the Facebook group if you haven't, or if you're already guys in a Facebook group, you'll know people will chime in and say, hey, X figure is blue screening right now. Then you have a chance. You go, hey, listen, this thing's about to hit waitlist. There's my moment of truth. Do I really want this figure? I better pre-order right now. So I think he'll sit for a little while, but not for a ton. Again, as MandalorianHuntress pointed out earlier as well, that 40th anniversary packaging, those figures typically go pretty quick. So we'll have to see. That's because Sideshow be shady with that stock manipulation. There may be some truth to that. There may be. Or it comes back in stock like Sideshow Grievous because of mass returns. Right. Stuff like that happens, man. Let's just wrap here and chat a little bit. Any guesses for Wave 2 of reveals for Attack of the Clones? Well, yeah, I would think a Mace Windu or a Padme, Kid Fisto, maybe the larger battle droids. Don't know. We talked about it briefly a little bit last night too on Leo's stream on 16thJedi, that it would be kind of neat if they did an episode 2 Anakin and an episode 2 Obi-Wan, but we'll see. Will they do that? Because we do have the Obi-Wan show coming. Do they want to drop two? Because you know we're going to get an Obi-Wan and an Anakin from that show. So then do they also want to drop them from the Attack of the Clones version? Because then you'd have two figures, two of the same figures from different movies up for pre-order. If you would have asked me that question a week ago, I'd say probably not. But they just did it with Doctor Strange. We got 2 pre-orders for Doctor Strange. Still up for pre-order. You've got the No Way Home Doctor Strange, and now you have the Multiverse of Madness Doctor Strange. So, you know what I mean? They could very well do that. I think that'd have been really cool, man. Aaron, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much, man. We're getting there. We are currently, what are we at, guys? Before we wrap, let's take a look here. If I could. Trying to get to 1,700 here, hopefully by this week. We'll see. We're at 1,626 subscribers, guys. And if you guys haven't already, appreciate it. Let's get to 2,000. I'm probably going to do another giveaway at 2K as well. So I think that would be really cool, man. You guys let me know. I think that's a good idea. Of course you do. But I think we'll get there pretty soon. That's the goal. That is the goal. What's the average product manufacturer per Hot Toys? Hundreds or thousands? Well, I don't know for certain, but what I've heard is that the bare minimum, if they do a minimum batch, is 5,000. But is that true? I mean, you know how rumors go.
No. There were rumors that there was a rumor, but that was just bullshit.
So we don't know. We don't know. None of us know shit. You know, we talk, we share our feelings, our opinions. But I think it's about that. I think it's about that, but I'm not sure. They showed us full body shot of Vader from Kenobi. Looks very Rogue One. We'll get it as a figure for sure. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for figures for that show. Let's Pray Hot Toys backs up that dump truck and unloads all Attack of the Clone reveals that we've all been hoping for. Hell yeah. I think it's great that the prequels are getting some love. I really do. Same with Ahsoka. We're up for pre-order. 2 up for pre-order. Yeah, that is true. We had the Clone Wars, and then we had the Mando version. So anyway, guys, I think that's it. I think we're gonna wrap. That was good talk. Hour and 40 minutes, man. Again, if you're new to the channel, please go ahead and like, subscribe, join the Facebook group again if you haven't already. And chat. And hey, Instagram. If you're on Instagram, dude, follow me on Instagram, 6Scale Mafia. I'm trying to get to 1,000 followers on my Instagram. So come check that out if you guys are over there. I do try to take a lot of photos. I do composites, some other stuff. Some of my work stuff with X06 I post there as well if you're into Star Trek and stuff like that. So come check me out on Instagram as well if you haven't. And listen, guys, we got a couple of things going on. I just briefly want to tell you. Saturday night, I'm doing my live stream, as usual. Tales from the Dark Side every Saturday night, 9 p.m. Eastern. But then Sunday evening, I am doing a special live stream at 10 p.m. Eastern on my channel with John from Queen Studios. So if you guys are interested in wanting to hear or have some questions about what's going on with Queen Studios and InArts, specifically InArts, come check it out. We'll try to get to everybody's questions. Obviously, super chats would take priority, but if you have any thoughts or you want to, or you just want to watch and just see what we have to say, that's gonna be Sunday night. So pretty cool. Tonight I should also be on Brother Cousins, Best of the Best. So yeah, it's gonna be a busy weekend. We got a lot of cool stuff to talk about, and hopefully we get some more insight on what's going on in InArts department. So anyway, guys, I appreciate it. Everybody, you guys all have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you guys on the flip side. Peace out.